Hey English learners, my name is Julia, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you guys 30 abbreviations to make your texts 10 times better. When I was first learning English, my texts were very formal, and these little abbreviations just make your life much easier, make your text look better. So let's start. First abbreviation you guys should know is BTW, by the way. So, for example, in a phrase you could say, by the way, I just did the groceries, or something like that. You can also use, this one is very common and everyone kind of knows about it, it's OMG. Oh my god. That one is very commonly used even in other languages. I personally speak Portuguese and I use this one all the time, even in Portuguese, so OMG. An example of that would be OMG. Did you see her new post? This one is very sweet. ILY. I love you. For example, thank you so much for the gift. ILY. I love you. This one is very cool. I don't use it that much, but it's very clever. L8R. That means later. Isn't that cool? They use the number 8 for that 8 sound, later. You know what I mean? An example would be, I'll call you later. Okay, this one is often used all over social media. POV, point of view. So for example, they have those TikTok videos, point of view, you're 5'1", that means like you're a certain height. The internet uses it all the time right now, so it's a must know. Point of view. Okay, so IMO, in my opinion. So for example, in my opinion, IMO, she's really cool. This one is one of my favorites, LMK, let me know. An example of that would be, let me know when you're available. One very commonly used abbreviation is XOXO. That means hugs and kisses. I don't really know why, but it's often used and you must know what it means. It's usually used in the end of a text, like when you're kind of saying bye to someone. So thank you so much for today, XOXO. Okay, another clever one with the number 8. W8. So that means wait. Isn't that clever? So, for example, wait a minute. Is everything okay? OFC. Of course. So, OFC, of course I'll come. JK means just kidding. So an example would be, you make a joke before and you say, for example, I'll be there in 10 minutes. And then you say, JK, I'm outside your door. Just kidding. GL. GL means good luck. So, GL on your game tomorrow. Another clever one with the number 8 is GR8. That means great. So, great, I'll see you tomorrow. BRB, be right back. For example, if you're texting someone and you have to leave in the middle of the conversation but you're coming back, you can write BRB, be right back. If you're not coming back, you can say GTG, got to go. You, that is very important. Instead of writing the word you, like YOU, some people use all the time just the letter U to make everything easier and faster. OIC. Can you guys guess what that is? It's literally OIC. For example, oh, I see what you mean. THX means thanks. It literally looks and sounds the same. So if you want to thank someone, you can use that abbreviation next. ABT. About. So, for example, I texted you ABT something I saw. I texted you about something I saw. ABM means a big mistake. So, if you want to say something went wrong, you say ABM. PLS. That one is very important and you guys must know. That means please. If you really want something, you should write PLS. That means please. TTYL, that means talk to you later. NP means no problem. That can be used all the time. If someone says, for example, THX, you can answer NP. So, thanks, no problem. Have you ever seen the abbreviation LOL? That means laughing out loud. Now you know. CYE, that means check your email. IDK means I don't know. So if someone asks you a question that you don't know the answer, you can say IDK, I don't know. Instead of saying no problem, you can also say YW, that means you're welcome. BBS means be back in a second. So if you're leaving, coming back, instead of using the other one that we said, BRB, you can say BBS. PVT means private. So if you want to have a private conversation with someone, if you're in a group chat, you can say check your PVT, your private. Guys, this is a really good one. I always saw it on websites and never knew what it meant until recently, which is N/A. That means not available. So when an item is not available, they write N/A, not available.
Now let's do a quiz to see what you guys learned today. Start now. How does it work? In each slide, we will have a sentence. Fill up the blank space with the abbreviations learned today. The possible answers will be displayed under each sentence. Are you ready? She didn't like what I said. I think I made. Possible answer: IMO, ABT, ABM, and BTW. Which one do you guys think it is? You can pause the video and find the right answer. Are you ready? She didn't like what I said. I think I made a big mistake. ABM. I checked the website, but the boots were. Possible answers: N/A, OIC, NP, and PVT. Now let's see the answer. I checked the website, but the boots were N/A, not available. Blank, I forgot to mention something important. Possible answers: BBS, BTW, BRB, and POV. Which one do you guys think it is? BTW. By the way, I forgot to mention something important. Okay, guys, next one. Going to answer the door. Possible answers: IDK, PVT, BBS, PLS. You got the answer? Let's see. Going to answer the door. BBS. Be back in a second. Okay, next one. Blank. Thanks for always being there for me. Possible answers: IDK, PLS, ILY, XOXO. Okay, let's check the answer. ILY. I love you. Thanks for always being there for me. Blank. For me outside. I'll be there in a minute. Possible answers: GL, W8, JK, and P. Let's see the answer. W8, wait. For me outside. I'll be there in a minute. Can't stop laughing at this video. Possible answers: LOL, GTG, PVT, PLS. Can't stop laughing at this video. LOL, laughing out loud. Blank for the lovely gift. Possible answers: XOXO, OMG, THX, and PLS. Here we go. THX, thanks for the lovely gift. You did a job on that project. Possible answers: CYE, ABT, GR8, PVT. The answer is you did a GR8. Great job on that project. Blank. Anytime you need support, just ask. Possible answers: YW, U, JK, and POV. YW, you're welcome. Anytime you need support, just ask. Guys, we have one last one, a bonus one. Fill in the blanks. In the next slide, we will have a sentence with multiple blanks. Fill them up with the words available at the bottom. Each word available is equal to one blank space available. Let's start. Blank. I'll meet blank at the park tomorrow afternoon. Blank. I'll be at the mall instead. Blank. These are the words that you have to place. TTYL, U, OFC, and JK. Place the words in the right blank space. You can pause the video for some extra time as well. Ready for the answers? OFC. I'll meet you at the park tomorrow afternoon. JK. I'll be at the mall instead. TTYL. Now I'm gonna read with the actual words instead of abbreviations. Of course I'll meet you at the park tomorrow afternoon. Just kidding, I'll be at the mall instead. Talk to you later. Thank you so much for playing. How many did you get right? Comment down below.
Thank you so much for watching the video. I really hope those abbreviations help you guys make your texts even better. If you want to see more English tips, you guys should subscribe to our channel and join us at linguistic.ca. Thank you so much, you guys. Have a great day.